Have you ever been there? You're scrolling through your girlfriend's social media and wait a minute, you're not there. Not in a single picture, not in a tag. It's like you're a ghost. And your first thought is probably, is she hiding me? Right? Well, what if I told you that's not the real story at all? Let's decode what's actually going on.
So let's just ask the question straight up. Does her online life, her social media feed, paint a picture of someone who's totally single, even though you're in a real committed relationship? No tags, no couples pics, basically zero digital evidence of you. We're about to figure out exactly what that means.
And here's the thing. Your first instinct, that little knot of fear in your stomach, it's probably wrong. This isn't about some secret double life or a lack of commitment. It is so often a sign of something much, much deeper. And you know what? It's usually something incredibly positive.
Okay, so the very first thing we have to understand is the huge difference between privacy and secrecy. Secrecy is about hiding something you're doing wrong. Privacy, on the other hand, is about protecting something you're doing right. It's not about hiding you. It's about her having this incredible inner strength. Just look at this contrast. It says it all. Over on one side, you have external validation. That's the person who lives for the likes, the comments, the constant public approval. But on the other side, that's self-validation. This is someone whose self-esteem is stable, it's solid. Their identity doesn't wobble with every new comment or trend. They have their own inner security.
So here's the absolute heart of it. Self-validation is her ability to feel genuinely, deeply good about her life and about your relationship without ever needing to post about it. It's a quiet signal, yeah, but it's a powerful one that points to real emotional security.
Now, let's see how this idea builds on itself, because this isn't just about what she's avoiding. It's about what she's actively choosing. She's choosing genuine connection over the digital shadow of it.
You know, she might just have what some psychologists call an authentic connection orientation. That's a bit of a mouthful, but it just means she's wired to prefer real, unfiltered face-to-face energy. She values the stuff you can't fake, the actual vibe you get when you're present with someone, not the polished perfection you see in an online post.
This right here really nails her mindset. For her, a relationship is something to be experienced, not something to be performed for an audience. It's a simple choice. She's picking her peace over a performance every single time.
And why? Well, because she sees the trap of social comparison theory. She gets that constantly measuring your real life against someone else's perfectly curated highlight reel is a game you can literally never win. So by keeping your relationship private, she's putting up a shield. She's protecting it and her own sanity from that toxic cycle.
This brings us to a really core part of who she is, a trait that's likely driving this whole process. Think of it as her own personal internal compass.
It's called an internal locus of evaluation. And all that means is that her scorecard for life is internal. She judges what's good, what's meaningful, and what's successful based on her own standards. The opinions of a random online crowd, they're not even part of the equation.
This breakdown is perfect. On one side, you have the ritual, the public anniversary post, the tagged photo from dinner. That's all about performing the relationship. But she's focused on the other side, the quality, the deep, random conversations at midnight, the truly uninterrupted quality time. She prioritizes experiencing the relationship.
And this right here is the most important takeaway for you. Her need to feel seen and validated is already being met. It's being met by you, inside the relationship. The approval of the outside world is irrelevant because to her, you are the only audience that matters.
All right, now we do have to shift gears just a little bit to a more sensitive topic, because sometimes this intense need for privacy isn't just a preference. It's actually a form of protection, and it's rooted in her past.
It can be a powerful protection mechanism. And what that means is the behavior is an unconscious strategy, a way to shield herself from potential pain in the future based on some hard lessons she's learned in the past.
Her history really matters. Maybe she was parentified, forced to be the adult when she was just a kid. People who go through that often learn that support systems can just vanish. That can create this deep-seated fear of being seen as temporary. So keeping a relationship private is her way to avoid the public humiliation of a breakup if things don't work out. It's simply her way of staying safe.
This leads to a state you could call guarded empathy. It's not that she doesn't feel deeply. Trust me, she does. It just means she's extremely cautious with her emotional exposure. It's like a protective wall she's built,
brick by brick from her past, all designed to keep her present self safe.
So after all that, what does this actually mean? Let's bring it all home. Her private nature isn't a red flag to worry about. It's actually a sign of profound, unshakable confidence.
I mean, look at what this behavior is really telling you about her. She's grounded. She's self-aware. She's an independent thinker. She has such a strong sense of her own identity that she doesn't need to borrow it from likes and comments. She has completely opted out of that social media dopamine loop that has so many of us trapped.
And this is the bottom line. Her silence online is not a sign of doubt in the relationship, it's a sign of confidence. Confidence in herself, confidence in you, and confidence in what you two are building together, away from all the noise. Because real confidence, it truly doesn't need an audience.